Hmm. Welcome students, we are still on sequence and series. Today we are going to do Wassce June 2015 objective question number 5, and there is a question. The seventh term of the sequence 2, 5, 10, 17, 26. So we are looking for the seventh term. So when you count it, first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. So we need a sixth term before we know the seventh term. Okay, so let's do some analysis here and see what will be the seventh term. So we have 2 here, we have 5 here, we have 10 here, we have 17 here, then we have 26 here being the fifth term. So we are looking for the sixth term and the seventh term. Okay, so when you look at the differences, this is neither linear nor exponential sequence. So let's check the differences, the pattern. So the differences between these two sequences here is going to be 3. And when you check the differences here, that one, 10 minus 5 will give us 5. So the differences between 10 and 17 will be 7. And that of the differences between 26 and 17 will be 9. Okay, let me put m here and let me put maybe x here. The m represent the sixth term and x represent the seventh term. And when you check the differences, we can see that the differences are increasing by 2 2 2 2 2 2. So this means that if we know the sixth term, the difference between the fifth term and the sixth term will be 11. The same thing if we know the seventh term, the differences between the seventh term and the sixth term will be 13. Okay, so if we are looking for the seventh term, then the seventh term will be equal to the fifth term plus the differences of the sixth term, which is 11, then plus the differences between the sixth term and the seventh term, which is 13. So we have the seventh term to be equal to the fifth term is 26. So we have 26 here, then plus 11, then plus 13. So when we sum all these things, 26 plus 11 will give us 37, and 37 plus 13 will give us 50. Therefore, the seventh term will be 50. The seventh term will be 50. Welcome students, we are still on sequence and series. Today we are going to do Wassce June 2015 theory question number 9a, and this is the question. The first term of an arithmetic progression AP is -8. If the ratio of the seventh term to the ninth term is 5:8, find the common differences of AP, that is the arithmetic progression. Solution. So here in the question we have the first term, which is u1 being the same as a and is equal to -8. So in arithmetic progression, un is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. So the seventh term u7 is going to be a plus 6d, because when you put 7 here you get it to be 6d. Okay, and u9 is going to be a plus 8d. But the question says that, let's see the question. The question says that the ratio of the seventh term to the ninth term is 5:8. So this means that u7 over u9 is equal to 5:8. So u7 over u9 is equal to 5/8. And what is u7? u7 is a plus 6d all over a plus 8d, that is the ninth term, and it's equal to 5/8. So let's multiply both sides by the denominator of the terms. So we have here to be 8 times a plus 6d equal to 5 times a plus 8d. So let's expand it. So when you expand, we have 8a plus 8 times 6 will give us what? 48d, and is equal to 5a plus 40d. But a is equal to -8. So let's substitute a into this expression. Wherever we see a, we put -8 there. So we have this part to be 8 times -8, then plus 48d equal to 5 times -8 plus 40d plus 40d. So we have here to be 8 times 8 to give us -64 plus 48d, and it's equal to this one will give us -40 then plus 40d. Okay, let's group like term. So we have here to be 48d minus 40d equal to -40 plus 64. So when this one comes, it becomes positive 64. Okay, so we have here 48d minus 40d will give us 8d, and it's equal to, so here -40 plus 64 will give us 24. So because we are solving for d, so we divide both sides by the coefficient of d, which is 8, here by 8. So this 8 will cancel this 8, and 8 goes here 1, it goes here 3. So we have d to be equal to 3. So therefore the common difference, which is d, is 3. So the common difference is what? 3. So that is how we solve for the common difference of the AP. Welcome students, we are still on sequence and series. Today we are going to do Wassce Private 2015 objective question number 47. And there is a question. The first 4 terms of a linear sequence are 5, 9, 13, 17. What is the 10th term of the sequence? So we have the sequence here. We have 5, we have 9, we have 13, we have 17. And with this sequence, we have the first term to be equal to 5. And the common differences is going to be 9 minus 5, which is equal to 4. So this is what you are going to use. So d is equal to 4. And the question says we should find the 10th term. So meaning n is equal to 10. Meaning n is equal to 10. So here we know that un is equal to the first term plus the number of terms we are looking for minus 1 times the common differences. So we are looking for the 10th term. So u10 is equal to the first term is what? 5 plus 10 minus 1 then times 4. So we have u10 is equal to 5 plus 9 times 4. So we have u10 being equal to 5 plus 9 times 4 will give us what? 36. So we have u10 to be equal to 41. So therefore the 10th term is 41. The 10th term is 41.